Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and here's another exclusive for my mom. And this was sort of made, it was made by my mom and made by a really good friend of hers. Was kind of an adopted grandma mom to me, sort of. She was a knitter, and she'd get bored and just knit and knit and knit with whatever she can get. And she made this huge bag, big paper bags. You guys know what I'm talking about. My mom had a couple bags of those. My mom had them for over 30 years and finally decided, I think she said last year, to finally stick these together. Now remember, these are stitched, or knitted, and then they were crocheted together. So she sat one day and just kind of put them together because she was trying to use up the stuff and clean up the bags. And she finally got it together. She promised she would use it. So I'm going to show you. Now you may not think there's a pattern to it, but I will point it out to you. The sides are pretty easy to see. It is a checkered board pattern with the pink and white, and I will show you when I get closer to the knitted stitches for those who knit and crochet. Please note they're not exactly all the same, but my mom did not want to take it apart. My mom hates knitting. So I'm going to show you. You can also, there's a couple slightly different color pinks that she did try to scatter around in here. And now these knitted squares, and these are knitted, not by my mother. If you can see, I wanted to make sure I got real close. These are knitted, as you can see, and my mom flipped them from one way to the other on some, and then some, like if you can see, all these go across, all the way across, and if you look all the way, the lines go straight up, and then all of this line goes this way, and then she'd do odd and ends. My mom tries to do patterns to everything. At the same time, she doesn't like to mess with other people's work. Sometimes she'll rip something apart and redo it because it was just made badly. And then fix it, especially in corners. But I wanted to share how she crocheted the pieces together. Now, they are crocheted together, if you can see, and I think that's a single double stitch. Don't quote me because I'm not exactly right on this. But if you look in the middle, there is a cream and a white in the middle. And if I show you, it's like a how do I describe it? It's almost like a snake, the way she did it, with a circle in the middle and then like a snake at the end down there, pardon me. But this is a very special, and I'm going to call this knitted squares, knitted crocheted squares, and I should say more knitted. But again, this was, and she was like my favorite. She was like a surrogate mom, but she was like a grandma to me and my brothers and my sister growing up, and I don't even know, I know they know who she is. She's still living in the same place, but I don't get a chance to ever see her. She still gets Christmas cards from me, and she remembers me as itty bitty. She's been around since I was in diapers, unfortunately, because my mom don't live around anymore. But anyway, this is a knitted, squared, checkered with cream, white, and several shades of pink. Mom, what is this called again? I'm going around describing it. Can you go a little bit more than what I did? I don't know if you said this was single or double stitch, or single and double.
This is not crochet.
No, this is knitted. I know that. I just explained that.
It's all knit.
Not the centerpieces.
All knit.
You knitted these.
No, I sewed those.
Okay, so it's sewed, not knitted.
Let me look.
Or crocheted.
No. Oh, I did that with the crochet needle.
See, I said you crocheted
With sports yarn.
Okay, well, again, I said you crocheted it. So I said it was knitted, and it was from my adopted mom, grandma type thing to us growing up. If we needed something,
Somebody that just cleaned you because she didn't have a daughter.
Oh yeah, she's just. Guys, there you go, and I hope you like this one. I don't know if you want to call this anything besides knitted squares, patchwork knitted squares, I guess.
Older than you?
Yeah, I know. I said about 30-some years old.
Older than you?
Okay, they're older than me. The squares are. But I was telling that she's have a whole bunch of stuff and we get bored and sit and crochet or knit, and then she gave you all the pieces.
She gave me enough to make her king-size bedspread, and that's what was left.
Oh, so you made her one and then turned around and kept. She gave you the rest. So
that's scrap.
Okay, so you guys got that from, I would say, the horse's mouth, but she'd probably smack me for saying that.
It's all scrap, trash.
Well, she thought so.
Worked into.
That's why I told him that some of them were not exactly perfect because of the way she knitted them, but you'd never take them apart because you don't knit and you hate knitting. Look how tight that is, though. Ladies, I know if you knit, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, there you guys go. Thanks, guys. Bye.